The first day of competition for the cyclists at the track at the 2012 London Olympics was very exciting. The women's team sprint, well, the Chinese protested against the Great Britain team, and that means the Great Britain team were knocked out. The Chinese went into the gold medal ride-off, and they were also knocked out, but they were knocked out, both teams, for the same thing. They were actually relegated, knocked out, because their changeover was actually outside the prescribed area of where you're supposed to when you're changing over from one rider to the other. So there's so much irony that both teams were knocked out for the same thing, but the Chinese protested against the Great Britain team. So the Chinese ended up with the silver, Germany were with the gold, and it was the Aussie team of Anna Meares and Carl McConnell, they finished in the bronze. But also that team of the Aussies, well, Anna Meares and Carl McConnell, they obviously wanted to win gold. So watch out for Anna Meares. She'll want to redeem herself in her first competition back in the Keirin, and she'll also be up against Victoria Pendleton, who is a rival of hers, and well, she's disappointed because they didn't even get into a medal ride-off in the sprint. And also we saw the Great Britain team, they recorded a fantastic time and they qualified first in the men's team pursuit, and it was the Aussies who finished second. So in that medal ride-off, it's going to be very exciting over the weekend. And Chris Hoy, well, Sir Chris Hoy, he won the team sprint for the Great Britain team. So exciting to watch. This weekend, we've got Glenn O'Shea, who's the world champion in the Omnium from Australia. He's going to be starting his weekend of riding. We've got Annette Edmondson still coming up. We've got the women's team pursuit as well. Watch out for the Aussies. And I mentioned earlier, Anna Meares and also Victoria Pendleton. Well, she's riding in on home soil and she'll want to be out there to win that gold. So going to be a great weekend of racing. I look forward to speaking to you next week.